Welcome back to City Skylines. We are in Helena here, continuing our journey in SimCity 5. Got my tea in my raccoon mug and glass of water here, and I'm ready to see what the next chapter in our story is going to bring us. So what can we do in Helena? We got a nice little town. We got our little airship terminal over there. We got some trains coming in and out, glitching in and out. They look all at once cool and also a little bit off, I think. But you know what, that's alright. Again, no judgments here, no judgments. Beautiful day, beautiful sunny day in the neighborhood. Really is a beautiful neighborhood, isn't it? You can see our little citizens walking back and forth, having a beautiful time. No cause to complain. No cause whatsoever. We have $3,100 an hour coming in. No complaints there. Our little Capitol campus looks pretty good, except we seem to have some protests. What's this all about? Maybe that's just normal. Normal to have some protest happening. I guess they don't like the crime. Well, let's see what we can do about that. We can probably fix crime. Because unlike real life, all we have to do is plop a few more police stations, right? Probably have a shortage of jail space. Well, we'll build another police station out over this way. Yeah, we're gonna plop it right there. Oh no, we don't have enough simoleons. Only 16,000 bucks in the bank. Well, how much do we need? 30,000. Alright. We're sending sewage to East Helena. We do have a criminal, I can see him there. He's moving around. Alright, so what else can we do while we wait? Do we have any other buildings unlocked that would be interesting that we can plant? How about let's put a playground here. Where can we put a playground? How about, yeah, we'll just put it right there. Water park playground, that looks cool. We'll put the water park playground over here. Make people even happier. Hopefully they forget a little bit about the dirty industry that they're living near. And they have no choice. They have to live near the dirty industry because our map sizes are so small. Maybe we'll put another park over here. There we go. That might help with land value some. Oh, an amphitheater. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun demolishing industry here. And replacing it with parks. Because we can. We can always send industry over to East Helena. Petition to build the academy has been approved. I don't know what that means, but sounds good. We're gonna de-zone this industry. We'll replace it with a residential area here. Kind of beautify our town a little more. Yeah, that looks better. You got some little mansions there. Looks pretty nice. We got a murderer on the loose. That's got to be what it is, though. Can't do anything about it yet. Yeah. Because I do not have enough money for another police station. I know you could build a church in this game. I know I've done it before, but I don't see a church yet. I think it must unlock later on. You know, I think as life goes on, we get a little bit burned out. And you start to get a little bit jaded, lose interest in stuff, start to feel, I don't know if old is really the word, but just a little bit spent, a little bit distracted. And I think it's really important to make sure you don't lose your sense of wonder. Because life is, whether it seems that way or not, it's filled with a lot of amazing experiences, amazing stories, amazing things that you can do, amazing interactions, opportunities to make your life better or somebody's day better. And it's so easy to get lost along the way. And that's why, you know, that's one reason why I think gaming is important. Because I think back to how I felt when I was a child playing games. I remember the sense of wonder, I remember the excitement. And I think it's really important not to lose those things. So what's going on with our school? I don't have that many students in school. Let's build another school. But where? We're gonna put it right there. Then we can expand it as we see fit. But yeah, it's important to keep your imagination active, to keep yourself interested, to keep yourself excited. And it can be just getting yourself up off your rear end, go make yourself a fresh pot of coffee when you're feeling a little bit blah. It can be getting up early and seeing the sun come up. It can be a lot of different things. Oh look, we're broke. So the game doesn't even let us continue at all. Like we're just done. Done until we raise taxes or something. I guess. Seems a little stupid. Most games allow you to run into the negative sum. I guess SimCity does not. You do not get to do that in SimCity. No, no, no. That house, that looks kind of nice. Looking at the artwork in this game makes me want to go play The Sims. I do have The Sims. Last time I played that game, it seemed like it wanted to occasionally crash on me. And I think it was probably because it was installed on a solid-state hard drive, a secondary drive, that was not actually functioning correctly. I think that's what it was. But I haven't played The Sims in a little bit. I guess what turns me off on The Sims is that it never feels like there's really any objective, and there's not really any way you can do anything other than just kind of sit around and wait. And it seems like the things your Sims do are just really repetitive. So it winds up being like, okay, you get your house the way you want it to be, and then your Sims just go to the bathroom and eat over and over again. It starts to feel kind of hard to make your creativity shine in that game as much as you wanted it to. Like you think you're going to tell an amazing story, and then it's just sit there through another few minutes of waiting for your Sim to come home from work so that they can go to the bathroom and eat and sleep. I do like building little houses, though, and customizing characters and seeing them kind of come to life, so... The Sims is probably a game I will feature some on this channel at some point, since I do have the game. Why not? Got several of the DLCs, too. Not all of them. That's like, I don't know how much that is. Probably like $600 or something to buy all the DLCs for The Sims. Totally ridiculous, really. But, I don't know. I guess it's not any more ridiculous than paying $15 a month for a MMO or something. Speaking of that, I just renewed my Albion Online membership for premium. Because I do like that game. I don't know why. Other than it's just a realistic economy sim. And I've always enjoyed simulation. And it's cool to see an economy that is player driven. That's something I always wished was the case with a city builder. That you would have the ability to play with other people in a multiplayer environment that would be persistent. This game tried to do that. But then the problem with those kinds of persistent multiplayer experiences is that eventually other people give up on their saves. They get bored, they quit, they leave, they go do whatever it is they want to do next. And then if you want to come back to your save and it's a multiplayer save, then you wind up with these abandoned cities that somebody built a while ago and then they lost interest in, and then what are you supposed to do about it? So that's one reason why I'm not into multiplayer for a city builder like SimCity, because you really wind up having a better experience if you just enjoy it personally at your own pace. Versus playing with somebody else who may or may not actually contribute to that experience. But in an MMO, it's cool to buy and exchange resources with other people. But that only works if you have a system of supply and demand that allows the economy to be realistic, which Albion Online does, which is why I think it's a super cool game. I can have my house and I can chill and chop trees and plant crops and kind of play it like Farmville, I guess. Let's speed this up a little bit. Figure since I was expanding my residential over in Helena, we'll come to East Helena and build more industry. We need more police coverage here. I don't think we have any police department here yet, do we? Let's put it we'll put it right there. Be a little forward thinking. We have a power shortage? We don't seem to. I guess I should build my my mayor's house. I guess we might as well demolish these abandoned buildings. We build a bus terminal, then we can have a regional bus. That might be helpful. You know, have a bus to bring people from Helena over here. Not really getting much development over here. It's kind of like all the other cities are sort of on pause while you're playing whatever city you're playing. Got a few abandoned buildings here. Still have one right there. And one right there. I really didn't want to raise my taxes above 9%. Parks are costing me too much, though. We gotta upgrade a few zones, because if I don't, I'm not gonna be able to afford to pay the bills, I think. That should help us. As soon as those buildings get built. Apartment complexes will pay a lot better than single-family homes. Maybe. I guess we'll have to raise taxes again after all. But maybe after this construction is done, we can lower them. Hopefully. That was always the bane of playing SimCity. Demolishing abandoned buildings. I always remember, instead of managing my budget correctly and getting my services right, I'd wind up trying to delete the abandoned buildings as they appeared. Especially in SimCity 2000. Those are some nice looking buildings that I got. They really nailed down the look in SimCity 5. If they could have just got the gameplay right, it would have been an amazing, amazing thing. Imagine what this game would have been like if the limitations that frustrated players weren't there, and then the game was moddable and received ongoing support from the developer for a decade, like Cities Skylines did. Definitely could have been a pretty amazing product. As it is, it almost feels more like playing a demo than playing a full game. And yet it really is beautiful. A little bit of a power shortage. Maybe we can build another windmill. Maybe. Okay, now we're able to lower our taxes again, which is good. We need 30,000 residents to upgrade the city hall. And there's that police station we were waiting for. That'll help us. We have a lot of demand for industry, which should help us to continue developing East Helena. Eventually here, we're going to probably try to eliminate all of our industry. So Helena will just be a residential and commercial center. We really don't have room here to have an industrial zone and create the beautiful residential community we want to have here. As the administrative center of our republic, it makes sense that this would be a clean, industry-free zone, too. I wonder if we can we build more jail cells? No, not enough money. No, we'll plant a flag. Why not? Groundbreaking ceremony on our first apartment tower. Oh, we have an apartment tower going in. Well, let's see what it looks like. And that one got abandoned. That's a bummer. The idea of building a vertical city definitely is something SimCity 5 mastered in a way Skylines never really did. I know you could build modded cities that had tall buildings in SimCity or City Skylines, but there's never any functionality in Skylines for an organic sense of actually, ironically, creating skylines. All the tallest buildings in City Skylines were still kind of not super imposing, not all that interesting, and then you'd wind up with just a sea of repeated little buildings. Maybe they're tall in relation to the streets, tall in relation to the cars on the ground, but the cities just never felt all that interesting. Unless, of course, you modded them, which is fine, but it kind of defeats the point in a way sometimes. If you have to mod the game for it to look good. And SimCity 5 just looks pretty dang good right out of the box. Feels special when a new tall building gets built. That building just looks really nice. We have another tower going up here. Yeah, our town's really coming along. But we keep getting abandoned buildings. So we just need, I think we need more industry. That's really what it is, I believe. Well, we have seen some growth. That's going to be where we call it a wrap for this episode. Hopefully next time we can grow out our industry in East Helena a bit more. And get our population here in the main part of Helena to be a little more happy. And eliminate the problem of demand imbalance and abandoned buildings that we seem to be having a little bit of here. Anyway, our budgets are balanced reasonably, and we have made some decent progress toward transforming our little town of Helena here into the bustling, tiny metropolis it was meant to be. Till next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.